Originally, like when I was in Pittsburgh, good friend of mine, Chancellor Humphrey, he was a street photographer in the city. I realized that he was building a following on social media, and any artist needs to utilize, most artists need to utilize social media to grow a following. So the way to do that is to link with other creatives with larger followings and how to collaborate with them, or at least just merge yourself into that circle to try and, not to, I hate to sound like 2020 here, but like to start seeing that network slowly merge over to your own. So me and Chancellor in Pittsburgh, we realized, we're like, all right, all I do is I feel like I just see people on my phone, and I see them on the street, but how can I talk to them and actually get a conversation going? No one was going out to get a large group of people that are all like-minded in the same room at the same time. So honestly, the event just kind of started as something to do just to meet other people in our area, to start building a smaller community. And I guess it goes like how my whole life has gone the past couple of years, but everything slowly starts to click as you do them. So we started doing these networking events, and the first one, drinks were only $1, and you only got 2 drinks. So you spent $2, you got 2 drinks for $1. After that, you could buy drinks normally. That kind of clicked. I was like, oh wait, like cheap drinks. Obviously, being creative is hard, like, but the starving artist thing is real, especially in the beginning. So maybe this can help. So we're like, screw it, let's just ask everyone to donate a keg of beer, a couple bottles of liquor. I was already waiting on tables at a restaurant in Market Square, so I already had industry friends. I'd ask a friend named Cassandra, I'm like, hey, you want to bartend? We'll throw you $50 so you can keep all your tips. So we slowly began to develop this idea of like, all right, we're getting people in the door. Maybe they're abusing the fact that drinks are free, or maybe they're using them to kind of be able to talk more freely to other people. But we slowly realized like, all right, cool, like this is beginning to work. And we did that for a few years, and it went from 10 people to 80 to 300 to 600, and everything just kept doubling. So looking back at it, like 2 years later, I was like, wait, like I didn't even mean to do this, but now it starts to all make sense. So no one wants to put a name tag on and go to an event. Like if some 9 to 5 you work for is like, we're doing this, you have to put this name tag on. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to get out of here as soon as possible. I'm not even going to get a chance. But nowadays with Instagram, you see someone walk down the street and you're like, wait, I know that person, like I follow them. So we learned that we're like, all right, if we can just get everyone in the same room, photographers and models can start to collaborate, and business owners and photographers can start to work together, and so on and so forth. And it kind of just, it didn't fall like on my lap, but I kind of looked back at it and I was like, oh, this is what we've done. Like this actually works. And then after like 3 or 4 events, we're like, all right, cool, let's get bigger brands involved. Let's start taking all these people and introducing them to other local companies in Pittsburgh that like actually make a difference. Not just like some Navy recruiter in the corner, but let's get a coffee shop that no one might have even known was 4 blocks away from one of the more popular bars that we all go to in the city. So it was then, all right, let's get these people in front of these brands and put people in front of people as well. And then from smaller local businesses, slowly grew into larger corporate brands, mostly liquor, because their goal was to get in front of people like us. And it all just kind of like fell on my lap. But we always knew, like, all right, how can we do this networking event? How can we get people to network that's not boring? And we don't need name tags, and it doesn't need to be panels and all these like straight to business. People will talk business, they want to talk to business, or they'll drink drinks and meet people organically or because they follow them on Instagram and so on and so forth. So kind of just happened, I guess.